Hello, good morning, guys. Welcome again to another video. We're gonna be doing an analysis or a breakdown on what to expect today or this week on Nasdaq. This is a weekly time frame. My name is Rocky Calvin. I'm a trader. Without wasting time, let's get to it. On the weekly time frame, last week we closed. We opened here. We jumped down, then came back here and closed up here. So we kind of closed, closed bullish, but generally, in long term, we are bearish. Okay, as you can see, this trend we going down, and just to get more confirmation, maybe let's take a look at the monthly. You see, as you can see, the monthly time frame we are bearish. Okay, based on this previous candle line. Okay, based on this previous one, so we are going down. So that being said, weekly is not really giving us a lot of information because we closed back in. So let's go to daily and see. So daily also, that is Thursday and Friday, we still closed back in. We never closed above or below Wednesday. Remember Wednesday, we had some serious spikes on the market move. So leaving that behind, let's go again because now this is not giving us some real good data. But if we take a look, for example, if we take a look at what price did on Wednesday, we came and closed this bearish fair value gap. That's on a daily time frame, and we closed it aggressively. So meaning that the destination or what price intended to do up here is already fulfilled, meaning that we are no longer interested in going higher, not unless something else happens, and it has to be backed by a news event. For example, if here like maybe the European Union or maybe like the America and the China wars, and they kind of find a solution to it, which is not likely to happen right now. That is the only thing that can take us back here. Okay, but as of now, we're going down. So, given that on Wednesday last week, we were able to balance that inefficiency, market inefficiency that was here. That was this bearish daily fair value gap. Yeah, there was another one here actually. Let me see. Yeah, there was another one there. So that was the highest. Okay. So as much as price did close aggressively above it, which is not really usually a good idea, but given that this was driven by news, it's quite understandable. So we have already completed the mission up here. So what do you expect? You're expecting a sell-off. Now let's go for a 4 hour to see if we can get more information. So on 4 hour time frame, um, as you can see, we have a very bullish fair value gap here of a 4 hour time frame. But remember, this is like this is going to be disrespected because it is against the higher time frame a bias or directory. So don't put so much focus on this bullish fair value gap here. Okay. And as you can see, when we opened this week, we gapped up. See, we gapped up there, right? So what I'm looking at right now will require some patience in terms of waiting for price to attack these highs. You see these highs here, this one here. Yes, this one here. Once you attack this high, we are likely to go and close this gap. There's this my marked for be a fair value gap top. This one here. We attack here. We go and tap that bearish fair value gap, fill it in, then now we start dropping massively. And for the people who trade support and the breakouts and so on, I drew this trend line here so that you can as well get something out of it. As you can see, the trend line is also matching because the concept I'm using, this is ICT concepts, okay? But as you can see over here, uh, even the breakout and the trend line strategy is gonna be working for the people who try this. I mean, we use support and resistance. I'm not really a fan of support and resistance, but I I think maybe if you can remember how it works, maybe I think over here we're gonna be having some support around from this zone. No, is that resistance? Okay, I'm not a support and resistance trader. I do trade ICT, and that's what I'm gonna stick to. But that was just to show you that all these things are working in hand with each other. They all work, by the way. There's nothing like, people who trade support and resistance are not profitable. People do trade ICT, people who trade SMC. All these things, they do work. It's all about your understanding and discipline and how you approach the market. Okay. So let's move again to the hourly time frame, because on the 4 hour time frame, uh, pla- price is kind of weak as of now. It's kind of weak. I think in the next few hours, we're likely to we're likely to have some serious moves. So this is the gapping up that we saw on 4 hour time frame as well. This is the gapping up. We're gonna feel it later. Don't worry about it. We're gonna feel it later. So as I've said, start looking for sales from up here. Okay, up here is where once you take liquidity on last week highs. I think, yeah, this was last week highs, right? This last week high. Sorry guys, I'm kind of having a flu, but hopefully you're able to get me correctly. So there's last week highs and there's liquidity resting here. So we gotta come up here. We gotta take some liquidity. Then once we take liquidity up here, then guys, you're gonna be targeting new lows. Just target down here, or you can even target maybe let's go to daily time frame. You can target even for example, you can target this liquidity spot, yeah, or that's even closer. Let's, yeah, but that's fine. You can target this one here, or you can target this one here. Okay, so your entry can be this way, and this just I'm drafting just something simple. I'm not going to give optimal trade entries or deeper entry, like. But this high here is not supposed to be violated. So you can enter a short maybe from here once this high is taken, like that, or you can just put a sell limit right there. Put your stop loss at the top of this high, then let it run. Actually, you can let it run for the rest of the month. Okay, it's going to be a swing trade as well. To down here, you're going to get around 1 to 5. Or down here, that's around 1 to almost 1 to 5.8. Okay, so that's it. So this is for the high time frame analysis. So if you go into intraday or uh, short term, it all still goes back to the same thing. I'd like to see these highs taken. Once these highs are taken, we're going down. Okay, your stop loss doesn't really have to be that high. You can even as well put it a little bit lower, up to that point. Okay, to that point. I'm trying to see this gap here. uh, yeah, around there, and that will get you around 1 to 9 hour. Okay, targeting these lows down there, right? So guys, that's it for Nasdaq as of now. Expect price to go up there, take previous week liquidity highs, then we sell off, we go down. Okay, and this will apply the same to US 30, Dow Jones, and as well as Russell 2000 and ES. Okay, so hope you guys are having a great time trading. So look for sales this week. Hope this was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Please hit the subscribe button, and peace and love.